The potential hiring of Hart's family friend was discussed in emails between Pruitt's chief of staff, Ryan Jackson, and Hart, who was chairman of the Washington lobbying firm Williams & Jensen at the time, The New York Times reported. There were other subjects discussed during and after Pruitt's rent of the condo that included topics Hart's clients were interested in: refrigerant chemicals, which was raised on behalf of Coca-Cola, and the Paris Agreement, the global climate pact to address climate change, discussed on behalf of the global bank HSBC. But then there was Hart's effort to secure a job for family friend, Jimmy Galliano, a recent college graduate who had applied for a policy position at the EPA. The request to Jackson came in April 2017, when Pruitt was living in Vicky Hart's condo. Stephen Hart, in an email with Galliano's resume attached, told Jackson that his wife has talked to Scott about this kid who is important to us. He told Vicky to talk to you about how to handle this. On it, Jackson responded. Since it was revealed Pruitt got rented a Capitol Hill condo for $50 a night, a bargain price in the nation's high-rent capital, the Harts, Pruitt and the EPA have offered varied explanations of the relationship between agency chief and the couple. After initially saying Hart had not represented clients with business before the EPA, Hart's former firm in June filed new lobbying disclosure forms to acknowledge he had advocated on behalf of Coca-Cola, the Financial Oversight and Management Control Board of Puerto Rico and Smithfield Foods, the Times noted. Pruitt told Fox News on April 4 that Hart did not lobby the agency. And EPA officials have defended the renting of the condo as consistent with federal ethics rules and argued Pruitt paid market rates. Share this article. Share House Democrats have formally requested the Justice Department investigate Pruitt for potential criminal conduct. Pruitt faces 13 federal investigations into his spending and management practices. Regarding his tenure at the EPA, at least 2 of those are aimed at the circumstances surrounding his $50 a night lease. Pruitt lived in the condo from the beginning of the Trump administration through July 2017. The agency chief is also under fire for directing an EPA aide to contact a senior Chick-fil-A executive as part of an effort to land his family a franchise, and a $2,000 payment to his wife from organizers of a conference the administrator then attended at taxpayer expense. He's also been criticized for using a staff for his personal activities, such as helping him attempt to purchase a luxury mattress from the Trump International Hotel, Washington, D.C., and asking his security detail to pick up his dry cleaning and help find his favorite moisturizing lotion at Washington area hotels. Lawmakers on both sides of the aisle are getting especially tired of how Pruitt treats the nation's checkbook, according to a Republican Senate aide who spoke with Daily Mail.com last week. At some point everyone's patience is going to run out, the aide said. Either that or leadership going to get the president to throw him overboard as a condition of something he wants from us. President Donald Trump has steadfastly defended Pruitt's job performance, but has recently become critical of the baggage his behavior has heaped onto the administration. Scott has done a fantastic job at EPA, Trump told reporters last Friday, but, I'm not happy about certain things, I'll be honest. He's done a fantastic job running the EPA, the president reiterated, which is very overriding. Hart said in a statement his wife's status as Pruitt's landlord had no bearing on his relationship with the EPA. As I have said repeatedly, I never received any special treatment from Administrator Pruitt or had any undue influence over the Environmental Protection Agency, Hart told The Times. He called Jackson an old friend from before his time at the EPA who has never performed a special favor on my behalf. Hart and Jackson, both Oklahomans, knew each other before Pruitt took the helm of the EPA. The emails show Hart repeatedly contacted Jackson on several topics, asking him to arrange meetings for his clients and place allies of his in different EPA jobs, The Washington Post reported. At other point, while emailing Jackson, Hart wrote, "We need to smoke a cigar soon." Hart hosted cigar parties in the same complex where Pruitt's rented. Galliano did not get a job at the EPA, an agency spokesman told The Times. Jahan Wilcox, a spokesman for Pruitt, said in a statement that the correspondence did not indicate any impropriety on the part of the EPA or Jackson. He noted that Hart and Jackson have known one another for years. Many of these emails were unsolicited and did not impact any agency policy outcomes, Wilcox said. Regarding Giuliano, he said, the agency accepts career recommendations from a number of acquaintances. Ultimately, Mr. Giuliano was not hired.